Hey guys, here I am. Here's my Botox and my fillers 2 weeks later. If you go back and watch the previous videos, I did a 24-hour video, a 48-hour video, a 72-hour video 1 week later, and here we are 2 weeks later. So at 2 weeks later, this is the final result. I still have one bruise, so I guess it's not entirely the final result, but that would just be the bruise going away at this point, I think. If you go back and watch some of the more previous videos, like 24 hours and 48 hours, like I kind of looked not great. Like my face was all kinds of swollen and out of proportion, and it was just really crazy looking. This 2 weeks later look I'm much happier with. So if we look at all the things, so originally I had a bruise on this cheek, which is gone. A bruise on this cheek, which you can still see. I don't know if you can tell, you can see it, but you can. A bruise on my lip, like on the outside of my lip and the inside of my lip, which is now gone. So those bruises were still visible in the 1 week video. And then I popped up a bruise right here before the 1 week video, and it's gone too. So all that I have left is this bruise here. I'm sure that the swelling is gone. The fillers have probably settled by now. They say 1 to 2 weeks. It's officially been 2 weeks. Previously, I've been trying to do these videos at noon because my appointment was at noon, but I'm traveling right now and I'm flying today, so a noon video isn't possible. So this is the best that I could do. Based on the time zone, let's see, it's almost 7, so it's like 9 at home. So it's like 3 hours off from noon to keep the consistency's sake. But yeah, so again, I have on very limited makeup. I have my eyebrows done and I have a little bit of mascara on. When I get done doing this video, I'm gonna put some makeup on before I head to the airport. But I've been leaving the facial makeup off really just so that like you guys could see what it actually looks like. Originally, I had all these little poke holes all over my face and all these little red spots, and to this day, I'm not sure like how much of it was, you know, the poke spots where the injections went into my face, or if it was acne, because acne can be a side effect of fillers. Not long term, like just for like a day or two. So as you can see, like I don't really have anything, well, I don't have anything on my face right now. My face is really pretty clear. So this is what I normally look like, minus the fillers. So the fillers and the Botox kind of change things, but as far as my skin goes. So as far as the fillers, I got a bunch in my cheekbones and then kind of in various places around my face. I didn't get any in my lips, even though I did have bruising in my lips, which is really kind of funny because it looks like well, the bruising looked like I did get fillers on my lips, but I didn't. I am happy with my lips, so I didn't get that done. As far as the smile, if I smile, my smile is chunkier, and I think it's a little uneven too. So I think this side chunks more than this side. And so I just started a new job this week, which is why I'm traveling, and we got our badge pictures done. And so I tried to do like a and luckily like they let me retake them, but I ended up taking like the full smile picture kind of at a tilt. And I don't know, I kind of wish that, I don't know, like I like the way that my normal face looks if I'm not smiling. Like I'm very happy with that. I just don't really love this smile face because it's just so cheeky. It's just so poofy. But it's okay. Like, and I don't think it looks fake. I think it looks very natural. It just looks like I have a very cheeky smile. So, yeah, that's the fillers. And I think they've settled in nicely. Fillers are supposed to take 1 to 2 weeks to settle, and it's 2 weeks today. As for the Botox, the first time that I got Botox, I got it in my forehead and a little bit right here, 20 units total. The second time I went, I got Dysport, and I got Dysport right here and in my smile lines on the outside of my eyes and some in my jaws. It helped a tiny bit. I got it in my jaw for TMJ. Helped a tiny bit, but it really didn't do much of an effect at all. So this last time when I went back, I got quite a bit more done. So more in my forehead, which just to kind of prevent some of the movement up here, and more in here and more in my smile lines. So now if we take a look at all the facial expressions, if I try to make the forehead lines for like a surprised face, I like that my eyebrows still move a little bit, but no lines are created, which, you know, is the goal, right? And then if I try to do the grumpy face and make these lines, the 11s, I really can't. Again, it moves a little bit, but most of the movement I feel like is really with my eye instead of my eyebrows. Yeah. And then if I do the smile lines to create these lines, it really doesn't happen. You can see that rose right there. So I'm very, very, very happy with the Botox. The Botox I'm super excited with. The fillers I'm pretty happy with, like I said, with the resting face, not so much with the smiling face. In my 1 week video, I mentioned if I would do it again, and I'm still kind of in the same boat. Like I can't really say. I'll definitely like keep doing the Botox and the botulinum toxins because I like what those have done. The fillers are quite a bit more expensive, and while I like my resting face, I don't love my smiling face, right? Like I would kind of like to undo them, which is possible. I don't hate it enough to get it undone. But I don't know if I'll do it again. We'll see when the time comes. Fillers are supposed to last for 12 to 18 months, so there's a long time to kind of think about it. And then especially like once they start wearing off and my face returns to its normal state, then I think that'll really kind of be the time when I'll decide if I'll do it again. I think if I do it again, I won't get as much done again. And especially at once. So my original doctor wanted to do a little bit at a time, and I was kind of frustrated with that because I was starting this new job and I wanted it all done before I started the new job. And so then I went to a different doctor and got a bunch done, and it was been quite the recovery. I mean, as you can see, it's 2 weeks later and I still have a bruise, right? But the swelling has gone down. My face, it's pretty symmetrical at this point. But yeah, if you look back at those earlier videos, I was like, and my lip was saggy and it was kind of crazy. I don't know. I'm okay with how it turned out. Would I do it again? I'm not so sure. So I don't know that I have too much more to say on this topic yet. We had those progression videos, and I'm so excited that I was able to do these progression videos for you. I've mentioned in all the videos, I think, but when I first got it done, I was so upset. I was so upset, and I was so worried because I just never had so much of a change before and so much trauma before, and I wasn't sure how it was gonna settle. And I was looking for before and after videos, and I could find before and afters, but I couldn't find the during. I couldn't find the progression, and that's the reason why I decided to start this series for you guys, is so that you guys could see. And it's obviously going to depend on whoever does your injections and how they do. There is the potential that, it's going to be done badly and you're not going to look in a way that you're happy with for a period of time. As long as you get the non-calcium fillers, you can get those removed. I don't know if you can get the calcium fillers removed or not. There is a fee associated with it. I don't know what it is. But it just stinks to spend all that money, not like it, and then pay more money to get it undone. So yeah, But I think that overall I'm pretty happy. Like, I'm not upset anymore. And I think that that's really kind of the reason why I did this, was to show, you know, what happens in the during, because I just couldn't find anything along those lines. And I think it's like a really important thing to see that people are probably experiencing themselves, and they want to know that it's going to be okay, and most likely it will. You know, there's, like I said, the potential that it won't, depending on if you have a bad person doing your injections, but typically speaking, it should be okay. So, and I think mine's okay. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this series. I hope it was helpful to you. I hope that, you know, it helps you to calm your nerves and your anxiety if you just got things done and you're wondering how it's going to work out. I hope that if you're thinking about doing it or not doing it, it helps you to make a decision. And I hope that if you do end up doing it, that, you know, if you get a bunch done like I did, that you give yourself adequate time to heal. If you just get like the first time that I got fillers, I just got 1 syringe worth and like 1 cc, I think, or maybe 1.5 cc's. And that was like, I was fine by the next day, definitely fine by 2 days later. So if I would have got that done on a Friday, it would have been fine. This one, I got 3 and it was a bit much. So plan accordingly if you do get it done, and good luck, you guys. I hope that you guys have found this valuable. If you have, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and your guys' experiences, so please share them. Thanks everyone. Bye. Have a great day.